Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner, and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have the great pleasure of meeting with Ran Oelgieser. He's a serial entrepreneur and a longtime sales and marketing exec, and he's the founder and CEO of Rightbound, an autonomous prospecting solution. Welcome, Ran.
Hi, Jerry. Thanks for having me today.
You're on a mission to transform sales into a self-driving car. That is a very bold statement. So how can you back that up?
I think most sales tech solutions today are helping you drive, but not driving for you. Think of cars and navigation system, lane control, all the bells and whistles you have on your dashboard. It's kind of the same thing with sales tech. There's amazing dashboard providing you insights and recommendation. AI came a long way, helping you predict your funnel, predict your quarter performance, and recommending which accounts are better to invest your time in. The common thread here is that they're making insights and recommendations, but none of those is really driving for the rep, taking autonomous decisions on behalf of the rep. And this is our mission. We specifically do it in sales development, outbound sales development. It's a specific area in sales, but I'm seeing more and more companies that are starting to do the same thing in other areas in sales.
It's very interesting that you mentioned that. I just had a conversation with Forrester today, and studies say that there are now more decision makers involved. How does your AI find those decision makers that you need to be connecting with in order to make that sale?
Instead of just telling you, here's a good prospect, go hunt, it will actually find the relevant people for you in this account and actually start the initial part of the prospecting and outreach on your behalf. And that's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of hassle and actually help you focus. But it's definitely going to save you a lot of time on mapping everyone in the organization, finding it in all the different sources and all the enrichment tools that are out there, prioritize which one to start with, and also what's the best tone and channel and content that is most likely to work with this person. The type 3 autonomous car, so it's driving for you, but if the machine needs help, if the car needs help, the driver still needs to be there. It's kind of the same. It will drive some parts, but then the AE needs to come in and give the unique touch to the sales interaction.
It's really fascinating to me, though. I think that the question that emerges in my mind is how should companies restructure themselves to integrate people, process, and technology so that they can create a more predictive sales organization where every sales rep makes quota.
If you're a sales leader, take a minute to dive into what the outbound team is doing. I think the easiest thing to do for sales leader, mainly fast-growing companies, is to address scale with more staff. Okay, it's working. I don't care about the efficiency. I'm just going to add more and more people to the problem, and this is how I'm going to solve it. And I don't think what I see when we're talking to customers or prospects, that many of them are not pausing for a second to see if there are easy changes that could be done to make the life of the sales and the sales development people easier, and not just for the sake of making it easier, but to improve their results and performance. And instead of just hiring more people, look at how they reach and prospect. And that would be my recommendation. Don't just hire and hire, and not necessarily not even spend more and more on technology. Just do this process of looking internally, see what you're doing, see how your team is working, and trying to find those areas where you can improve.
Can you share a quick customer success story?
There's a lot of stories. We have companies in the IT space and the security space selling to very large organization of thousands, and they already had an existing successful SDR team, but they need to scale. And exactly leveraging a technology that's basically shifting where their SDRs are investing their time made a huge difference and huge impact in terms of 40-50% increase to the performance. And there are other teams, sometimes we work with companies that have 1 or 2 SDRs that just getting started. So no success in outbound sales. It could be, targeting marketing persona, targeting HR persona, and, building this process right from the ground up was really significant for them to see their initial ever first success with outbound.
So Ran, how can people learn more about your solution? Do you offer any white papers on your website?
Yeah, we have case studies and explanations and videos. We love videos to explain it. It's faster and then fun and more fun. Rightbound.com. You're welcome to reach out to us on LinkedIn, to me personally on LinkedIn, and to join. We're building a community of SDR leaders where they can share their thoughts. LinkedIn is probably the best place to engage with us.
So for anybody who would like to learn more, go to rightbound.com. Thank you, Ran.
Thank you very much.